Look who's back! Clementine's on the open road, and Omid and Krista are there to back her up. There's no telling what our heroic trio of survivors will get themselves into next. But watch out, all you fresh viewers. If you haven't played, we got a fuck ton of sweet, sweet spoilies for you. Let's find out where our friends are at, shall we? I'm Brian Mitchell. And I'm Ian Start. And this is the Skybound Rundown. What a beautiful day. The sun is shining, Clementine is A-OK, and Omid and Krista banter about the name of Krista's unborn child.
We're not calling our baby Omid.
They reach a local gas station, talk about deja vu, and Omid and Krista head inside to look for supplies. Clem heads into the little girl's room to freshen up when, ooh, a new friend. Fuck no she ain't. As she tries to rob Clem, Omid steps in quietly to help. Omid, no! Krista runs in and gives zero fucks. Cut to Krista and Clem, stranded in the cold. A dark, evil forest surrounds them. And she lost the baby? Oh no. Krista heads into the woods as we tend to the delicious rabbit on the nature stove. But it doesn't take too long for danger to find them. What do we do? Do we run to safety or do we help Krista? Clem, you know what to do.
What the fuck? Krista, run!
Clem runs and one of our foes comes after us. Clem gets in a tussle, gives him a soft kiss, and feeds him to some friends of ours. Clem then falls into the river as she escapes the walkers. She washes ashore and meets a cute little pup who leads her to an abandoned camp. They play some frisbee, find a knife, do some dumpster diving, and eat some beans. We decide to share some of these beans with our new pal, but he wants it all. Oh, fuck! The puppy bites Clem. One swift kick, and it's a goner. Do we let it suffer before going to doggy heaven, or do we speed up the process? Let's put him down. Clem ain't looking too hot. As she staggers in search of a safe haven, two angels appear. Oh. Our new friends Luke and Pete. Luke scoops us up, and the two begin to run until he notices the bite on Clem's arm.
Oh, shit!
Pete gives us the benefit of the doubt and takes us back to the rest of the group, which consists of Dr. Carlos, Rebecca, her husband Alvin, and Pete's nephew Nick. However, they don't see the situation in the same way as Pete.
Dog bite my ass.
They throw her in the shed to see if she'll turn or not overnight. But she's still not bitten. So she breaks out of the shed, and with the help of sweethearted Alvin and Carlos's daughter, Sarah, Clem finds the medical supplies she needs to fix herself up. She goes back into the shed and goes into survival mode. Clem, watch out! The group hears the commotion. Carlos patches up Clem and tells the rest of the group that the bite was indeed a dog bite. Everyone begins to warm up to Clem because they know they fucked up. Clem wakes up to help Pete and Nick fish, but instead they find some dead walkers along the river. As they search the bodies, Clem's backpack. One of the men who attacked Krista is wounded on the ground. As he begins to speak to Clem, he fades into the cold abyss of death. But no time for that. More walkers. Who do we help? Nick or Pete? Pete, duh. But we're too late. Jesus! Nick runs off into the woods, and we make our escape. Clem and Pete have found safety in a van. We tried to get Pete to cut off his leg, and he chickens out. We look around and find some cigarettes for him as he accepts his fate. Time to move. We make a run for it, and Pete plays the hero as he distracts the walkers, allowing us to get back to the group's house in the woods. When we arrive, we tell them the honest truth, and they set out to find Nick. Clem is asked to distract Sarah while they're gone, but an uninvited guest ruins our photo shoot. Hey, who the fuck is this guy? Michael Madsen, obviously, but he never reveals his name. He's creepy as shit, though.
Where does this go?
After he leaves, the group comes back with Nick, and we tell them what happened.
Did he say his name?
Rats, something is up with this guy. His name is Carver. Time to pack up our shit and get the hell out of here. We pass Pete's body on the trail, and Nick isn't too stoked about it. While walking, we find a bridge leading to a large, comfy-looking lodge, and we accompany Luke to check it out. Bridge walker! We regain our footing and see someone approaching us.
You don't look like assholes. Are you assholes?
Looks like he's friendly. And he's got food. Just gonna go get the rest of our group. God damn it, Nick. The Good Samaritan is now dead. But let's see if he really did have food. Yep, he totally did. And a pretty nice knife. Alvin walks in on us and sees the food, asking to keep a can for Rebecca and the baby. Don't worry, Al, we won't tell. Once at the lodge, Clem climbs up a ski lift to get a lay of the land. What's that? 2 lights? Before we can say anything,
Kenny!
Holy shit, he's alive!
Wait, you know this guy?
After our reunion, they let us all inside their Christmas dreamland. The group consists of Walter, Kenny, his new wife Sarita, and Walter's boyfriend Matthew, who doesn't seem to be... Oh. But it's dinner time, and we've got another big decision to make. Who do we sit with? We chose Luke and Nick. After dinner, we step outside with Walter and Kenny to talk, and find a woman at our window. Bonnie?
We decided to be nice and help out our 400 Days friend by giving her food for her and her family.
What's the matter, Clementine? Is there something you want to tell me?
It's probably time we should tell Walter what happened to Matthew. So we go to grab Matthew's knife before he sees it. We tell him what happened and Nick comes out and apologizes.
Walter puts down the knife, accepting his boyfriend's death.
Suddenly, our wind turbine starts spinning rapidly, affecting our power and attracting walkers. Don't worry, Engineer Clem is on it as she fixes the turbine. But it's too late. Walkers are swarming the lodge. The group holds their own until...
God damn it, Carver. And Bonnie!
We've been discovered. Carver arrives searching for Rebecca and her unborn child. Could that be his baby? While we hide upstairs with her and Alvin, we decide we need to help Carlos. Giving up our position, Carver lines us all up, Negan style. But Kenny's still out there with his rifle. To show he means business, Carver shoots Walter.
Walter, no!
He then takes Alvin, and in an act of bravery, we made Clem charge at him. Carver grabs us and insists Kenny comes out from hiding. And now that we're all accounted for, he takes us hostage.
Carver with the backhand slap! And our group is headed towards hell on Earth. Kenny has his mind set on breaking out, but the group tries to warn him.
The hell is wrong with you people? We gotta get out of here.
He rips open his ties, but only to get smacked in the face and black out.
Real smooth, Kenny.
Reveal Troy, Bonnie, and Tavia from 400 Days.
Say it ain't so!
The group is led to their outdoor chambers. Here we meet Mike and Jane, two rando hostages, along with Kumail Nanjiani, or one-armed Reggie, who helped Luke's original group escape from his community the first time but didn't make it, thus the ghost arm. He is in charge of making sure the newcomers behave, which could land him in Carver's good graces again. But when Kenny and Clem start snooping around for a way out, Reggie is at fault.
How can I relax when she's walking around touching everything?
The group gets some rest, and Clem is awoken with a kick to the stomach.
Time for Bill's shitty speech.
Carver gives the group a pep talk to get them working hard, but Sarah speaks at the same time.
Carlos!
She must be punished.
Do it.
Why do these guys love slapping children?
The group gets to work. Bonnie, who seems to be feeling guilty, pulls Clem aside and gives her a jacket. Clem goes to trim plants in the greenhouse with Sarah and Reggie, who must make sure the girls do a good job.
Okay, we gotta do a good job, guys.
Since we decided to help struggle bus Sarah, a lot of work was left unattended. Carver ain't happy and sends Reggie on a little tumble. Goodbye, Reggie. Clem tells Bonnie, who is in disbelief. Clem goes on to help Kenny and Mike, but that doesn't go too well either.
Shit! Fucking grab something!
Troy saves Clem from a close call and sends her packing. On the walk back, we taste a familiar hand.
My man Luke.
Get the hell out of me.
He asks Clem to get him a walkie so he can communicate with the group on a good time to try to escape. We learn there is a large horde of walkers headed for the community. Carver's group thinks it will pass, but...
It's gonna hit this place. I know it is.
Clem leaves to talk with Bill, where we see a beat-up Alvin. Bill tries to confide in Clem, whom he sees as a similar leader.
I'm not like you.
Get it, girl.
She meets back up with the group for supper. The group argues about a good strategy to escape. Kenny wants to use the PA system to attract the zombie army, like Molly did in Savannah. Rebecca wants to wait for Luke's lead and give him a walkie.
Why can't we do both?
The adults look stupid as shit, and they start scheming away on an escape plan. Clem climbs a ladder and breaks into the stockroom, guarded by Tavia. Using stealth and pure finesse, we swoop 2 walkies and dip the fuck out. After sleepy time, we elect Clem to deliver the walkie to Luke. When she enters Luke's secret room, though, no one's home. Troy catches her. Luke is caught, and Carver and his group uncover their little plan. Carver is going to do some real punishing if someone doesn't give up the last walkie. Do we risk our own safety to protect Luke?
What would Lee do?
We go to give up the walkie, but Kenny steps in quickly and hands it over himself, sparing Clem. Carver takes it out on Kenny.
You're dead meat, Bill!
He leaves, and Bonnie is appalled. She turns to our side on the spot. Kenny wakes up with his eye in bad shape, but he's fit to travel. Clem breaks into Bill's room, where the PA controls are. She gets it started, and Alvin wakes up. He buys Clem some time.
Goodbye, Alvin.
Clem finds the group in the stockroom, but they've been caught by Bill. As he holds a gun to them, Clem goes all ninja on his ass. Hi-ya! He tries to talk his way out, but Kenny shows no mercy. Kenny grabs a crowbar and tells the group to leave.
I only need a minute.
Rebecca stays to watch, but do we dare stay as well?
Oh, yeah, I'll check this out.
Kenny gives him a couple of little hits on the head. And Carver is gone for good. They make their way outside and cover themselves in walker guts to get through the horde. Troy catches them, but Jane takes care of that shit real quick. They start to walk through, but Sarah begins to freak out, which leads to this. Sarah runs away, and Sarita becomes chum next. Clem is stranded.
Can Clem get through another heavy obstacle? Who will she find standing on the other side? Will the grass truly be greener, or will their luck finally run out?
There's a lot for Clem to fight her way through, and we'll help her get past it all in next week's episode of the Skybound Rundown, where we're giving you the lowdown on the second half of Season 2.
Did you kill the angry puppy? Who did you choose to help, Pete or Nick? Let us know in the comments what decisions you made, and don't forget to subscribe to Skybound. Thanks for tuning in, guys.